Hey, Leslie, it's Jeff Jacob, the IT Learning Systems Manager for Apex. Just responding to your question via video. It might be a little bit easier than to write a bunch of stuff, so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you log in to your DPNG interface, you'll see at the top, the upper right corner, this little widget that says one summative resubmit pending. You can go ahead and click on that. And so that'll give you the any pending summative resubmits, any pending formative resubmits. So what you'll want to do is go ahead and just click that view for the Welcome to Art summative. And then that'll open. And basically you have the assessment that Ms. Leone gave you. And the comment was that you forgot the formatives. And usually it's not a big deal because formatives only build proficiency towards the actual standard and competency that are assessed within the summative. But I looked at this particular summative for her, and she actually incorporated the completion of the formatives as a component of the summative. So I see why she's wanting you to complete that. So what you would do is you would just click on the resubmit, and then here you see this little full rubric button that contains all of your lessons that are incorporated into that summative, and you can scroll down and at the bottom click lessons linked to summative, and then this is how you go into the lesson. So let's just go into the first one. Okay, so it looks like you reviewed prior knowledge, did the lesson material. So for the first summative, it looks like it was submitted and it's awaiting review. So you did the student fun facts one. You don't need to do that one. So it looks like you need to do where I am from poem. And so you can just click on that and then submit that poem from here. And this is the link if you need to see like what the structure of that needs to look like. And then you can just fill that in and then submit as a Google link or upload as a file or turn in manually, however you want to do it, and go through that process. And then let's go back to the learning path, go back to the proficiency path. And it looks like this second lesson wasn't completed at all. And the only reason this would have happened is number one, you're awesome. So you obviously did your summative very quickly because it looks like the second lesson was added after you had already submitted the summative. There's no other way for a summative to become active after you go through the lesson components unless that in fact happens. So it just looks like you need to go through this second lesson also, and you can just click on that and then go through the various material items for the lesson, and it looks like there's 2 additional formative assessments to be done there. So just go through that information, click on those, and again, it's that same way. Just clicking on the link, that'll bring up that particular formative. So that's the art, drama, autobiography. And then once you're done with it, again, save as a link, upload as a file, or turn in manually. And just do that for, go back to the profile for those 2. And so that should be about it. So just to recap, you really have 3 formatives that need to be, it looks like you submitted 1 out of 4. And I think those other 3 were added after you had already done the summative, which that's the only way that would make sense. Okay, so again, just to recap, from Resubmission Center, view, click to resubmit, then hit that full rubric, and you can go to the lessons from there, and that will give you access to that formative, which is formative number 1 that you need to do, or I'm sorry, formative number 2, and then go back into the second lesson, which was added after you submitted it, and then just do formative number 3 and formative number 4. And you should be good. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, let me know and I'll try to explain it better, or maybe we can get on a Zoom meeting and I'll show it to you that way. All right. Take care. Thank you.